Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another healthy juice that I know that's healthy. But before I get started on it, because it's not going to take very long for me to do this juice, I got a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about the last video I put in there. I only plan on taking just a few minutes to address this, and because I don't want my apples to turn brown. First off, I want to say thank you guys that commented back and wanted to see another juicer. I'm gonna tell you, I was surprised, but it was a good surprise. I was just you know, I was just sharing it with you, just sharing juicing and stuff with you, because you know I love to share, and I knew that this was something when I was doing it on a regular basis that it really helped me. And then with these crises and stuff that we are going through, I thought maybe with everybody being in more and probably want to eat light because we not gonna be where we can stir around, I just thought that using the juicer, if you have a juicer, it's a real good thing. Or either you can eat the vegetables. I'm gonna tell you now, with raw vegetables, I don't care too much for those. I don't necessarily believe they agree with me all that much. But that's another story for another day. But this juicer, I just love it. And let me tell you guys something else that I am so excited about. I had a couple of the comments gave me a recipe for some juices, and I don't have the ingredients at the house now, so I won't be able to share it. But when I get out to the store, if they have those ingredients done restocked it, I'm gonna get them, and I'm just real eager to try it. One of them was pears with the ginger. Now when I used to juice, I used ginger in fresh ginger in several of my recipes, and I am so glad and so thankful and know it that it's nothing but the Lord that's blessing me. Because look, hey guys, look like I can't find my little book that came with this machine, and I want to think that I had ordered something something in the mail about different juices and stuff like that. Okay, I'm not gonna go into that because you know I can be a little long-winded, but to the young lady that sent me that little recipe, thank you so much, and I will be using that. And then another lady said that she used beets. I love cooked beets. My mama we used to grow them my father used to grow them in the garden, and my mama used to cook the beets and serve them up. Sometimes she'll serve them on, and when we have like Sunday's dinners, she'll have cooked beets. Let me say it right, you guys. Let me slow down and say it right. She will have cooked beets and sliced onions, peppers, and tomatoes sit up on a dish like a little side relish to eat along with whatever you have. And like peas, most time we always had peas and collards or turnips, butter beans, squash, corn, because my daddy grew all that stuff, and that was always really plentiful for us in the summertime. And you know what, I never would have thought back then as a young girl growing up that that would be such precious commodity now. You know, collards and peas, nobody was really thinking too much about that. The stuff that they weren't thinking too much about then, everybody wanted now. And I know it couldn't have been nothing, it was kind of healthy for us, no matter what the nutritionists or doctors or whatever is trying to tell us that it wasn't good. All you got to think is for a minute, hey, that most of the people, think about the age of a lot of your elderly relatives, ancestors, what age do they get to be? Because we all know that we're not here forever. And if you have a reasonable amount of help during the time that God have allotted for you on this earth, that's a good thing. Because now, you know, I believe in healthy eating and stuff like that to a certain degree. But my daughter told me one time, and it kind of tickled me. She was, when she was working in the grocery store, when she was in college, she said it was this doctor that came in, and he was just she was talking about, she said, Mama, he's such a nice person, and he really liked her, and when she, you know, just being a nice man, he was an elderly man, just being nice, nothing side-eyed or anything like that. And say he had got in a conversation one day with a man about something he was fixing to eat. I mean, he was fixing to cook him some pigtails with mustard greens. And then the lady, I mean the guy, was talking to him about it, something, whatever. And then, but in the rounds, the doctor had, after the conversation ended, the doctor told my daughter, he said, you know what? He said, I believe a lot of this here healthy eating is overrated. He said, because you're going to die anyway. So I thought that was kind of fun, and I thought I would share that with you guys. Okay, let me get back on track. I've had one of my subscribers to tell me that I should do a little chit-chat section with you guys every now and then. But see, where I live, I can't go live. I don't think I can, because I live near a military base, and they used to lie towers and stuff, but you know, so far from those bases, and that way our cell phones and stuff really wouldn't work out here for years when cell phones first became big. Is that unchanged now, Tucker?
You get better reception now. I don't say it's not 100%, but it's better than it were at one time.
Do you think we could ever go live on a video out here? That would be so neat.
Yeah, I would say it's impossible, but yeah.
Okay.
But, you may have some blank spots or blackout spots along the way in it, but I think for the most part you probably could.
Well, I told my daughter about it. She said, well, Mama, maybe we can find a way to get them to send in some questions, and then we just do a video with you answering the questions. I said, that's neat. But the lady that recommended this to me and her have became cyber friends. I've never met her, but she, you know, just right off the bat, she has been so nice and such a blessing to me since I've been on this, you know, doing this here YouTube channel. She just really inspires me, and I know that, you know, like I say, I have never met her, but God always have you know, He give all us a discernment about things and peoples and whatever, whether we use it or not. And then if you go in it with the right heart, because I can only speak and do for myself, I know that when I develop a relationship with a person, whether it stay good or go bad, I know where my heart is, because I can only be responsible for myself. If the person's mind is not in the right place, they don't want to go before God with that, because I don't know. God knows everything. And I just try to be true to myself and not a fake person. And I'm not going to let the evilness and stuff that goes on in this world turn me into anything else. I am always careful, and I do not, you know, I'm nobody fool. And I'm in the process of being a Christian. I'm going to tell you that now. And that's been going on for years. I am not all the way there. Because I'm going to tell you a little quick story. I had a lady to tell me years ago. She dead and gone now. And she the one brought the conversation up. And she was talking about, oh, she knows she's a Christian, and she knows she going and this and that and all that. And I was just basically thinking to myself, well, I hadn't got to that part yet. I hadn't read all of that in my Bible. And she told me, she said, you know how I know I'm a Christian? She said, because she said when she was younger in the clubs and everything, so she would take her weapon in there with her. And if anybody as much as stepped on her foot, that she was going to be ready to, you know, do great harm. And I thought to myself, oh my God. And then she said, because really I could tell she was thrown out because she thought that, you know, I was one of those holy rollers. But because I'm always speaking of the Lord, because I love the Lord and I believe in just whatever right. I told her, I said, you know what? I said, because which I hadn't. I said, I had never thought about that. And I said, I don't know if I'm that far along in my Christian walk. I said, I'm just out in the process. I just pray and take it day by day. I said, but now that you said that, and now that I thought of it, I have to be honest with God. I don't know about that. I said, somebody slapped me on one cheek, and I said, I know it's scripture. I ain't fixing to tell you, I said, right now, I ain't fixing to tell you I'm going to turn the other cheek. I said, the way I feel about it now, and I know God will help me with it down the road, if you try to slap me on one cheek, you may not even get a chance to slap me on that first cheek. When you go that far with something, with a situation we're in, I'm going to defend myself. God give me that much sense. He'll just have to forgive me for what happened. Don't put your, don't put your hands on me. I was raised that, if somebody you don't go bothering anybody. But my family, I always, even with my granddad and my mama, they did not cower in us down. Don't get on my feet. They say if a person get on your feet, you do what it takes to remove them. Okay, that's enough about that. And like I said about the juice thing, I got a comment where I didn't clearly explain myself as about the cooking situation. It's I got a comment where this young man, and I took it as a comment. If he meant something else wrong, whatever, or being negative about it, that's between him and God. He said that what is cooking got to do with the coronavirus? As long as you wash your hands and say, he just, I was like, if I had a, if I'd been the one that don't be praying and thinking over these comments and stuff, I wasn't gonna do nothing. But when people come to my channel with negative, unnecessary stuff, I don't entertain it. But then I said, I answered. I said, maybe I didn't explain it to him. But what I was saying, you guys, I'm going to re-say it. And I got to hurry up because this light is hot. Yes, yes, yes. I will be doing some more videos. But I was saying right now, I didn't have the ingredients to do some of the videos that I had planned for you guys. That I was going to have to go to the grocery store and get them, and I don't even know if they're in or not, because when I did go to the grocery store and picked up a few items, a lot of shelves were bare, but not all of them, and maybe the ones with the stuff that I needed may not be there. And then, but to listen to people, there's nothing in the stores at all, and I know it's been well picked over, but I don't think that it's not going to be restocked. So I wanted to say that. And with the about the videos, that's the reason I was suggesting that you guys watch the videos that I already have up. And because I had put up some videos where I did some kid friendly recipes. I'm so glad I did do that. Because I know it's probably one or two made, because like I said, as long as if I'm just helping somebody, I'm all right. I know my living is not in vain. They may use those recipes while their kids is out of school and they enjoying the company of their kids. Let me get another paper towel. This light is hot. Oh, you pass me a napkin over there. Ooh, my jeez. This light make the old humans jump on you pretty quickly. Let's drink a little of this water. But I'm going to tell you guys, okay, I'm back. Just got a little hot. But I'm going to tell you guys one thing. I did a beef roast in the crock pot, and it was a new recipe that my friend that I told you she watched this channel, she had gave me that recipe. And if I had a thought about it, because I already have up a beef roast recipe, I would have shared that with you, but I didn't really know how it was going to turn out. That's what I was thinking. But it's delicious. And when I go back to the store, and if I can get a big beef roast, I'll probably put that one up for you. And then she sent me another one with a little salad recipe that I'm going to put up, because that's easy, not taking too much, not too many ingredients. But let me tell you what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead on and end this video before we even start. Because once I get my juice, I'm going to let my husband just cut the camera off. And that would be the end of this video. That's the reason I was trying to get all my talking in beforehand. But one other thing I'm going to say, I said that stuff about the young man that was saying, you know, that what is coronavirus, I mean, got to do with cooking and all that, and he didn't understand exactly what I was saying. I think now, if he were doing something else, that between him and God, that ain't got nothing to do with it. But when I told you guys on yesterday what I spoke of on the coronavirus, I told you I was going in prayer with it, and let me tell you how prayer worked with me. You won't keep hearing me saying stuff over and over about it. We got my husband uncle, which is about 90 years old. I love him to death, and he's a true man of God. That's all I've ever seen out of him. All these about 50 years I've known him, right, Gary? He always used to say, when in times of trouble, he said, he always say, if you're gonna pray, don't worry. If you're gonna worry, don't pray. And I thought about that. He's exactly right. So I choose to pray. So I'm not gonna worry, because I think God got it, and he don't. And as they say, he don't need no help. So anything you want to say, Tucker, before I get started?
Hello everybody. Just want to say that everybody just stay prayed up. Just stay close to your TV and your media area, where you can hear the updates and things that's coming from the CDC, Center for Disease Control, and from the federal government office when they have the those press conferences that coming from the president office, and those that are involved with it, that's trying to tell us exactly what we need to do to try to stay safe as possible. You're not going to stop it right now, but the thing is, you're trying to get it under control where there's not as many people as being exposed as they are. The only way that's possibly going to happen is for people stop the moving around and just stop coming in contact with so many people, because no one knows who has it except for those that have started showing signs of it. So just stay prayed up, like Mae Mae is saying, and just do the best we can with it, because that's all we can do. I mean, we realize now, and if you didn't realize before, just how small a world we live in, that when something like this can happen way over, supposedly started in China, now it's all over the world, just about all the countries and stuff that it's affecting in such a short period of time. And so we just gotta realize that we are not in charge, that we're just here for a little while, and we're here to do the work of the Lord if led to do so. And other than that, we just gotta make the best of what we have here, and just be prepared when the time comes for us to go on to the other side. Just to be ready to do that. Okay, I'm turning back on Mae Mae. We're gonna go ahead and get this juice started, and everybody just have a good and blessed day.
Okay, to the young lady that sent me the comment, said she couldn't see what my husband was doing. I told her I was going to turn the camera back over here, because I didn't know what I was doing with that camera, sweetheart. I was just trying it out or whatever. It looked like I'm trying to put it in the wrong end now. So, is you got me put it in so I can show what's going in this shoot?
Yes, it's on.
And now make sure
turn it on first. Turn it on.
So this is for you, your lady wanted to see. But see, the reason he didn't set the camera up for me to show that, because we know ain't nobody gonna be able to find this juicer. You got a totally different juicer. But let me say this one more thing. They know I say one more thing. If you got any juice recipes, please send it to me in a comment, or either send me an email. You know, my email address is over in the description box. I would love to have some. I may not do videos on it, but I just need to get me some more healthy recipes, because the ones I'm doing, it's got a lot of nutritional value, and I'm gonna charge you guys to go in you know, research what these juice recipes I'm doing, and it'll tell you more about the vitamins and this and that. I know what it's for. Like I said, I can't remember what it's for. When you get to a person of a particular age, you can't remember everything like you're supposed to. Now you see, guys, see my apples are turning brown. You know that ain't hard to do. So okay, I'm gonna put that. I mean, like my husband say, turn it on, Claire. I didn't even do that. Did I end the video?
No, turn it on.
Well, let me tell you. Well, you know, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe and leave me a comment in the comment section. Anything you need to know, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and I will try to bring you guys some more of these juicing videos when I get the ingredients to do so, because I'm still got plenty of carrots and celery, but you don't need to see that 2 times. Okay, here we go, you guys. Got it up there, right?
Yes, keep your hand out. I can turn the blade.
Get my hand out. Don't even try to stick my hand down in this other thing. I'm gonna do one glass, you guys, on the camera. And then I'll do the other one. More carrots, make it mix up real good. Do you usually put more than what I'm putting in your cup?
No.
I'm doing right?
I be trying to fill it up, but you don't have to.
Huh?
No, that's fine.
You don't think I need to fill it up?
Can.
I know you usually have more dip than I have. Guys, when I first got this thing, when my husband used to make the juices and stuff for me, I really believe he was scared that I was going. He was like, Clara, don't you stick your hand down in there, don't you stick your finger down in there. I'm like, are you serious? I ain't hard about to stick my finger up down in this thing. If I get home, I probably won't stick my finger over there when I get ready to cut it off. What was that? Something jumped out of here. You see that?
The back part of the cup and stuff in the back.
Oh, that's what it went. I don't want me to be popping up towards my eyes. Let me know when I'm about full. I usually make an orange and a carrot juice too, guys. But I can find that in the store. I stopped buying it, even though I know it's... Alright, let me put just one more apple, because this is mine, and you know I like mine sweet. I don't know why, this stuff be real sweet and it be good. Going like this. That's enough. Okay, you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm getting ready to drink my juice and then let my husband make his. Bye. Want to say bye, sir?
Bye. See you in the next video. Have a good day.